Hey, welcome back to the only channel on YouTube where you can get haunted, get a professional tarot card reading from a haunted house in a creepy graveyard. It's our haunted Friday night slumber party. I just went through the Estes method we did in the last live. It's pretty creepy. It seemed like it shifted back and forth from angels to, well, from supernatural to hypernatural and in between. So we are going to do some readings. If anybody is around for those readings, I'm available now. If not, we'll just talk about the Estes method and ghosts, and we will another Estes method maybe, and go to bed and say goodnight and say good morning to Saturday. Hey, welcome back, Conflight. Welcome back to the channel. If I don't see anyone come back soon, maybe we'll just do another Estes method. I don't know if Damien is there or not. I know his avatar was. I'm not certain it's still there. God, my arm hurts so bad today. Hey, Andrea, welcome back. I came back to do some tarot. See if anybody needs any tarot before I log out. We might do another Estes method. Probably will. But this live's going to be pretty short. Rooney, where do you belong? Have you been, Andrea? Last live was super busy with that Estes method. It was so interesting how it went from angels. It's I feel like it was talking about angels at the end. It was so interesting. And I think the little girl buried under the house came through. Cool. It's awesome to know you're doing good. I'm okay. He says, y'all, how are you tonight? Excuse me. He's doing good. He's resting. He washed the car today. He cooked dinner today. We took a nice long walk today, or we did. Tomorrow we're going to go record some plants for my album I'm making. That should be fun. There's this gargantuan oak tree that we're hoping to record tomorrow. I mean, it's far more superior than the last tree I recorded. Wow, that tree has to be at least 10 by 10. I wonder if they've measured the circumference of it. I'm going to find out. It's so beautiful. So I'm really looking forward to recording that tomorrow, and some of the rest of the plants and the trees that are still green out there. And I mean, it's still beautiful, gorgeous out there. Atlanta is a subtropical island of its own. 900 square feet above sea level. Sejal, let's see what you need to know about that right now. Spirit, what does Sejal need to know about that right now? So maybe not like right now in this room. I froze. So maybe not right now, Sejal, in this reversed high priestess. But by putting yourself back up on your throne, you can achieve anything in this Eight of Pentacles, especially if you do the work. Especially if you do the work. Okay, cool. Thanks, Andrea. Did you have a question, Faith? How are you tonight? Conflict, are you like sleepy after that Estes method? Hey, young Buddha, what's up? How are you tonight? You're so welcome, Shazal. You just make sure that you're staying on your pedestal. You're following your inner compass. You know Spirit has your back despite all circumstances. Thanks, young Buddha. I appreciate you saying that. It means a lot to me. Faith, are you there, dear? Yeah, you can be added to the list. What's your question, Buddha? If there's any spirits in the room that want to come and talk to us, any good spirits are in the area of our vortex, please come touch the REM pod or speak to us through the spirit box. I especially like the purple and the blue lights. Yeah, sure, I can help you with that. What does young Buddha need to know about their marriage right now, Spirit? So, you will, and you can, in this page of cups. It's almost as if it's saying this is like really small stuff. It might feel really big, but it's just really small stuff to work through. Even though it seems like it's really big, it's really nothing to sweat about. You can be and do whatever you want. There is a reality where you have this person in your life, and it's the love story you want. But it's really going to depend on, what are your resistances in the Six of Swords? Does it feel like you are constantly, paddling up against the way that the lake, the river, the streams, and the oceans are going? Are you able to even go with the flow? Or does it feel like a up the river battle? I used to do some serious kayaking up and down the Potomac River a lot while growing up. You get caught in that upstream, like you're having to go against it. Like the water flowing this way and you're trying to go this way. It's not safe. It's impossible almost. It's ridiculous to get yourself turned around to where you need to go if you get stuck. But it doesn't have to be that difficult. You can fix this. You can save it. Sure, anything's possible. But once again, what are your resistances, young Buddha? That's what you got to work through. What does Spirit want you to know about your relationship with your Leo boyfriend? Is it good, Spirit? So yeah, trust the process. It's good. You also have a 9 of Cups and wish fulfilled. So, just keep your head above the clouds. Find the sense of humor in everything. You'll be fine. You guys will be fine. Okay, Andrea? Oh, you're so welcome, Andrea. You're so welcome. Thank you. You're so welcome, young Buddha. Thank you. Appreciate you guys coming by and hanging out. Hi, I have so where did you go, Faith? I guess Faith's not here. God, we completely forgot to play the telepathy game. Hey, Sugar, how are you, babe? Be right back. I'm going to get a drink. Will the spirit box really just say help? Hey, Cottonfly, welcome back. Hey, you mean things. Quit being mean to each other. Right now. Right now. Yeah, you can get a reading, Sugar. What's up? Man, I get like, it's like I get like really thirsty and hypoglycemic after a spirit box session. I gotta eat like some sugar and drink some really cold water. What sounded like Matthew McConaughey? Me? Walls. Him and I have a lot in common. We're both Scorpios. Yeah. I always say that to my dogs. Right now, right now. There's certain tones that you can use with dogs, and they'll just obey you. Is there a spirit dog hanging out? I know a ghost dog came here before with my friends from Wales. I'm literally eating cotton candy grapes, Cottonfly. They're so good. My dad's like, how can you eat those weird things? I'm like, they have seeds. Oh yeah, Sugar, you can get an in-depth reading. The PayPal link is up in the pinned comment and in the description. I think I'm going to save these grape seeds and grow them. Thank you so much for your donation. What's your question, dear? What's the most important question to you tonight? Hell, you could even do 15 questions, one card each. You want to check in on your specific person? Okay. Does he want you to text him? Probably. Probably. Let's find out. Spirit, what does Sugar need to know about their specific person wanting them to text them? So yes, they want you to text them. In this Ace of Cups, they are feeling a little bit under the weather. Maybe they had a long week at work. Hey! You're both being terrible tonight. Pardon me, my coworkers are getting out of hand. Go lay down. Now! Go put it away. It froze. I had to tell the dogs to put their bad attitudes away. Hey, Shopaholic, how are you, babe? My dogs are being really bad tonight. Anyway, Sugar, this person's had not a happy bunny kind of week. But they do want to text them. They do want to communicate. They like you. Let's see what else you need to know about you guys. What other kind of questions have you got? Because I'm seeing that Spirit is also saying that maybe quite possibly in this Judgment and 8 of Wands, you might be overthinking things too much, being a little bit too over judgmental of yourself, them, the situation. Because he saw my story on Instagram and I think it was great, but he didn't say a word. Sugar, just read what you just said about yourself. Can I just say something to you guys? It does not matter if your specific person follows you or not. It does not matter if they do not react to what you want or don't want online social media. You shouldn't even really be looking at it. You shouldn't even be worried about how they're following you or not. It means nothing. It means nothing. Maybe it means something to some people. But how are they showing up to you on their social media or showing up to you on your social media? I mean, yeah, that's important. But it doesn't mean anything at the end of the day unless you're giving some kind of meaning to it. And you're obviously not giving any meaning to it that makes you feel good because you made this story and he didn't say a word. I just don't want you to think that because, he didn't say a word about your story, he doesn't love you or care. Because I'm sorry, darling, but that just ain't the truth. Ace of Cups. Judgment. 8 of Wands. Don't worry about if this person doesn't react to your stories. Don't worry if they don't like your things. Don't worry if they don't even follow you. Okay? What matters is how you guys are showing up to each other. Even if you aren't following each other. even if you aren't communicating in a DM or a text message. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, what matters the most that's going to bring you guys together is what's going on in here and in here. Okay? That's your weapon, is your mind. So ask him, why haven't you? Well, okay. Does he want to meet you in SF? Let's find out. Does he want to meet her in SF? Want to meet them in SF? So, yeah, definitely. They want to be that knight in shining armor for you in this beautiful night of swords. They want to take action towards you, a new adventure in this Fool. You might very well hear from them by the next full moon. There's something going on in their life right now where they're failing to look at the good and the bad things that are happening around them. They do see you as a dear friend in the Six of Wands. They do care a lot about you. Let's see what his feelings are for you right now. Okay, so he has he already has. He's already shown up. He's at the door now. Now what? How do you feel about it? He's knocking. What's going to happen next? You going to answer the door, or are you going to go hide? You going to worry, or are you going to freak out and worry that you're something that you're not? Yeah, I understand. I totally answer. Good. Answer the door and be excited. And being excited and happy and outgoing and your true authentic self has nothing to do with being clingy or needy or attached. There's nothing wrong with feeling attached to somebody that you feel special about, because there's something about them that you've attached to your thoughts and feelings that make your day better. Nothing wrong with that. As long as you're staying on your pedestal, and it's at the end of the day, you're feeding the good wolf inside of you that knows that whether they show up that day or not, you know, you're still badass mofo. You're still the majestic ass queen of your reality that he loves, cherishes, and adores. That he would trade his whole kingdom for a kiss upon your shoulder. You know, people are so much more accepting of their own deaths than that they could find really true love. Spirit says in this Emperor card, get things in order, as if this person was coming to see you now. Don't wait. Expect. Let's see how else this person's feeling about you. Thank you so much for your donations to that Shopaholic. I really appreciate that. I'm going to go ahead and take a look at that in a minute. So yes, once again, Sugar, this is what they like about you, that nurturing, abundantly enchanting, fun Empress, this Empress energy about you. They like that about you. So at the end of the day, stay on that pedestal. It's not gonna be serving you if you make a story and then you feel strange about them not reacting to it. It doesn't mean anything unless you give it a meaning. So make a story and send it to them. Nothing wrong with that. Not everybody also, though, knows how to be friends. You know, people are getting real used to this weird thing called friends with benefits, and I'm sorry, when people talk about it, it's just weird to me. Okay, Shopaholic, great. I will look at that in a moment. Thank you so much. Just finishing up Sugar's reading real quick. Let's get a couple of romance angel cards for you, Sugar. Spirit, is this what he wants? Friends with benefits? Is that what he wants? Forgiving and learning. This person, I feel, wants to, let go of that past. Let go of the old love stories. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. See, they don't want to date you and all the other people you dated. And they don't want you to have to date them and all the other people they've dated. Okay? They want it to be like this honeymoon. Okay? They want it to be this dream. Okay? Let's see what else you should know about him right now. Let me get a couple of these sexual tarot cards out for you. Let's see what you need to know about this. Spirit, what else does Sugar need to know about him? God, I love this card. This is not your card. I just love this card, though. It was just sitting here, face up, before I put it in the deck. So you got the Star card. This person definitely wants something special in their life. Oh, let me turn that off. I'm so sorry. I didn't even realize that was on. Oh, turning that off. No one's going to call me there. Okay, thank you for your patience. I'm so sorry about that. Let's go ahead and get... Oh, wow. Passionate, very passionate person. Got the Seven of Cups. It's like he's looking at all the wonders of you and becoming your lover, right? But this person, there's something about you that, despite the circumstances, that they're feeling that you're like the star of their heart. Let me just give you a couple of examples from the actual book. While I don't like to read from the books, I've been doing some readings with these cards, bonding with these cards, learning that they have completely different meanings at the end of the day when you look at them and you read them than your typical tarot card. But they've resonated so much for the people I've already done readings for with them. And you're asking what you need to know about him. So here's what you need to know. And yes, this is about you. This is not about someone else. So you've got the Star card. This is a major arcana. This is going to be the most, this card, the Star card, and this Lover's card is going to be the most two important cards in this particular question and the answer to it. Your Seven of Cups, once again, him looking at all the options, all the that is beautiful around you, and what there is to offer and what there is to look forward to. So you've got the Lovers. This is about seduction, the red magic of plants. It's actually literally saying, that there is something going on here within like animal and plant omens. There's something about rejoicing in the entertainment of communication, and that communication, like almost saying like seduces him, sustains an important elemental feeling and connection. It's as if the Lover's card, it's like, yeah, we know it means loving choices and feelings, but it's like a little bit more deep than your average bear. It's saying that some kind of romantic communication is something that you need to know about him. Like, this is a person who is like regularly, they want to talk romantic. They want to speak to somebody romantic. They want to be talked to romantically. They like to be seduced. Okay. Let's see what else. The stars, attraction. They're attracted to you. They're attracted to the magic of the union that you guys could have. They want to give you a romantic invitation of love. You know, and they know that the rest will come spontaneously. Okay. It's pretty spontaneous. But they're the kind of person they kind of just like to fly by the seat of their pants, to be honest. That's what you need to know about them. Fun, loving, caring, exciting. But they do look forward to the magic of union, like committed union in this star card, not just some kind of friends with benefits kind of thing. Let's see if there's any advice in the little space tick for you. Hi, love. How are you, dear? X marks the spot. Yes, it's a reading about you. It's not a reading about somebody else, Serga. Okay, honey? Hell train. The passing of time. Yeah, love, we can get to that question in a moment. I do have a couple of paid readings ahead of you. So the next right thing Spirit says with sugar, you know, in the passing of your time, okay, you need to be doing the work so that life feels more like this beautiful picture here, and get off this hell train of emotions, because X marks the spot. This person is literally just right there in front of you, under your nose. This could be the one. What are you literally waiting for? Just a couple more romance angel cards, Spirit. What does she need to know about, you know, the outcome, about what's going on with her and her specific person, Spirit? So look, okay, express your love. You can't say the wrong thing to the right guy. Okay, go ahead and tell this person how you feel. Say, hey, this is what I want. How do you want to operate around this? Okay? That in which you persist has no choice but to show up. So what are you persisting? You're not calling me. You don't talk to me. Oh, God. You didn't react to my story. You don't need this kind of narcissistic validation. You don't need to start off with this narcissistic validation. Okay? Because literally, I know that you're not that kind of person at all. All right? But what happens is that social media makes us feel like we've got to be like that. Like their likes and their comments and their actions online mean more than what they're doing, you know, in regards to even, you know, communicating with you face to face, okay, phone to phone, you know, organically. And, you know, some people, you know, their responses to you online through likes are just not as important to as if they were responding to you, say, even in their posts. You know, maybe this person will come around and post something that's relevant or kind about you or towards you or you know, and you know, maybe they meant to like your post or your comment. Don't be too rough on them, you know. That, I mean, not all guys are the brightest stars in the sky too. You know, guys aren't really, not all guys are about words. I keep saying this. They're more about actions. Like, how can I show her You know, and they might feel like it's irrelevant to show you they like you by liking your picture, or you guys aren't really like that. You know, they'd rather like write a poem and post it, or write you a song, or do your dishes, or I don't know, come over to your house and make you laugh. Or even send you funny memes. Like, I don't know, start breaking the ice with a funny meme. Okay, send them a funny meme or something. I don't know. But keep us updated because it's interesting. I need you to get off this hell train. Okay, go to bed tonight as if you have this person in your arms, and you know they're showing up to you the way that you want them to. Really start feeling that frequency and practicing that this person's your boyfriend. Hey Regina, welcome back to the channel, dear. How are you? I sang a song for you guys that's live at the beginning. If you want to check it out, there's also an Estes method at the end. Okay, great, Shopaholic. What was your question again, Shopaholic? If you could please put it in the chat, I would be so grateful for that. Sorry, I have this screen across my... Couldn't get that off. Sorry about that, guys. I had this like DVD player thing up that I don't know where that came from. All right, I'm back. Okay, who's next? I heard I have a weird type when it comes to romantic love. What does that mean? Is there anything I need to look out for? You have a weird type when it comes to love? I think when it comes to love, everybody has a weird type. Because every one of us has something different. Like, I don't think I've ever really met somebody that's a girlfriend or a boyfriend person thing, and you know they all have the same taste in people or anything. In fact, everyone I meet has a different taste. It's unique. I can't believe someone's telling me that. It's weird. If you have a weird type when it comes to romantic love, like what does that mean? Like here, let's give this person a hang up and make it even more difficult for them. Like, who the fuck does that? You know, what's one man's trash is another man's, diamond. So, it's just like how does success look to you? Does it look like, me, or does it look like Barbie? Does it look like you, or does it look like Beyonce? What does a weird kind of, it's your love story. It's not for anyone else to lets you know what your love story is going to be. It's also that thing about, what does it mean? Nothing. Until you give it a meaning. So don't let anyone else give you, meaning to your love story, okay? Let's see what you need to know right now. Spirit, what does Shopaholic need to know right now, dear? What do they need to know right now, Spirit? Hey there, Pam. Welcome back, dear. Spirit, what does Shopaholic need to know right now? Spirit, what does Shopaholic need to know, Spirit? Guess not those cards. Interesting messages, for sure. Are you ready? If anybody wants to get a free question answered or a donation, please make it now, because we're going to be doing Estes method one more time and then calling it a night, because I've done like 3 or 4 or 5 lives today even. Excuse me. We'll be back tomorrow for more. our weekend slumber party. Spirit, what does shopaholic need to know right now? If you would like to get in line, it's just pretty much paid readings right now. I'm only doing paid readings right now because people paid for them. So paid reading takes precedence over free question updates. Rockna. Passion. Chemistry. Wow. Honeymoon. Okay. Spirits needs you to know that, this. I feel that there's some kind of relationship that you're seeking out, that you want to be in. You are willing to sacrifice and work hard to create that and make that happen for yourself. But once again, what are you telling yourself about yourself, them, love story, your life? You really need to transform into that high priestess that you are. The high priestess energy that's going to keep you on your pedestal, keep you on your cloud. Spirit has your back in all things. You need to start talking to your friends, your family, and your loved ones about what it is that's most important to you. You want to see the world? You want to write a book? What are your dreams? Where do you want to be in 5 years, 8 years, 10 years? Find the courage and strength to talk about it so that you can find the loved one. I froze. So that you can find the loved ones that you need in order to, find that abundance so it's not so burdensome in this 10 of Wands. Find that tribe of yours. Find that family that you want to make. I might sound crazy, but look, you've got the Empress card here. There's so many messages in this in this card for you to see. Look how many forms there are of this Empress. She's so beautiful. People are painting her on walls. At the end of the day, what you need to know is you staying in that energy, that high priestess energy, that Empress energy. And I'm not talking about, excuse me, I'm not talking about like going and posting pretty pictures of yourself online. And that's not it. That's not what I'm talking about. In your head, in your feelings about yourself. We talk about this a lot. So energy follows intention. What's going on in your head? What are you telling yourself about the flowers that you're growing? Broke is the beginning. You may feel broken, but you're not. Okay? But maybe next time, you decide to pick a partner, a mate, a love story to write. You're going to burn down the idols of what you think it should be. Okay? And know thyself first. And know that what you want is protected. Because why? You're going to put your protector in front of you. Okay? Sorry, this card's upside down. You're going to really think it out, what it is you want. Sometimes I'm like, what's next? Well, I just think about what I want to happen next. And then it happens. A couple of different cards here. Once again, you've got these really powerful female feminine energy cards like Queen of Swords and the Beautiful Justice. It's like Spirit saying, I'm giving you wings to fly. Being the best version of yourself, working on that, whatever that means to you. Whatever that means to you. You know. But you need to know that staying in your power is going to bring you this passion. I'm going to hold this up to the camera so that you can see the messages clearly, especially when you watch this back. You know, chemistry. It's like there's a new love coming into your life, or one that is around you. And you'll know because of the chemistry. I feel like this is telling you there's some kind of new love coming in for you. Honeymoon. You know, it's time for you to start writing your love story, even if it's not showing up the way you want it to right now. Even if you are single, you know, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. You know, there's a strong magnetic attraction of love, or will be. You know, enjoy the bliss of your time together. But you can't enjoy the bliss of your time together if their time inside your head is renting space. It doesn't feel good all the time. Got to stop doing that. And that 10 of Wands, you know, despite how, you know, you got your tribe there in the picture, it's a little bit crazy. Okay. It doesn't have to be this difficult and this crazy. It really doesn't. Just keep thinking about that passion. Keep feeling, you know, keep feeling that soul, that joy, that singing. Fill your soul with joy. Maybe Spirit saying through singing, if you sing. Or you like someone's voice and you want to hear them sing more. So I would have to say, start practicing and embodying, you know, when you don't know what to do next in your situation, any situation, you know, just be like, well, what do I want to happen next? Think about it, feel it all around, explore how it feels, and then move on. You know, and hopefully that will help you get into a state that you want to be in so that you can move on throughout your day. Do your dishes, make your dinner, take care of your friends, your family, whatever. What's up? Girlfriend. Excuse me. Okay, I'm just gonna step away from the table for a moment, and then Cottonfly will do we will do the Estes method again if you would like to. Does anybody want to play the telepathy game before we get into Estes method, or does anybody have any questions they want to ask the tarot or get a paid reading before we cross over into the other side for one more time tonight? It's almost the witching hour. Oh yes, there you are, love 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's find out right now. So I did see what you said about this other reading. You know, around here we don't give fudge about that. It doesn't matter if he's not feeling it right now. Okay. It doesn't matter if he's dealing with someone else right now. If he's your man. until you say that he's not anymore. Do you understand me? At least in this house he is. Spirit, what does Love 1234 need to know about Joji dealing with anyone else? Are they dealing with anyone else? Yes, I am Eastern Standard Time, and I'm in the ATL. I'm an ATLian. No, in this Eight of Cups. But there is some kind of change that has happened. I can see with your communication in this Eight of Wands. But no, they're not dealing with someone else. It means like literally not talking to someone else, this card. But it does mean a change in the communication is about to happen. All right? So keep me updated. All right, dear? I'm just going to step away for a moment. Yes, love, I live in the Walking Dead lands. With the Walking Dead. I'll be right back. I'm back. Is anybody else here? What's the spirit box been saying? You're welcome, love. Yeah, it means in quickly. Yes. Yes, love. Wands are about communication in general and passion. Yeah. So many wonderful things. I love the Suit of Wands. Excuse me, I need to take a Goody's powder because here, Robert. Mm-hmm. Did the spirit box say that? I'm in pain and I want out back for a moment. Like just to see what's going on. And there's some creep at the side of the house messing around with flashlights and whatever. Like go inside or something. I'm so going to amp up my security here. I'm gonna put my alarm on. I can set it right now. I'm just done with the creepiness outside at night. It's creepy enough in the house. So is this just something you're channeling, Regina, about hear Robert stop water? Or did that come out of the spirit box? Oh, it's so weird. Pam. The spirit. Good night, love. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, so if there's a Robert there, could you identify yourself? Mom. Your mom. Okay, so are you my grandpa? Are you Robert Lee Genovese? Did it just say you got it? It just said now drink. Okay. I'm honestly like, can't believe it just said that. Yeah, thank you guys so much for coming to hang out. Let me go ahead and Let's do this Estes method and let's see who's there. What might come through. I don't have a phone, but I do have FaceTime on my dad's iPad that he's let me borrow. Wow. Excuse me. Are you with Mom? That is so cool. Hey. Thank goodness for FaceTime, huh?
I'll put my earphones in now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Turn this around. Turn it down a little bit.
Back and ready to go. Hey guys.
Go ahead and put this on. I don't know what happened to my mask, but I'll try to find it for tomorrow.
What's that?
I don't know.
What did you say?
It just went like that. It was so weird.
Oh my god. No, it did not.
Yes, it did. It went.
Oh gosh. Regina. Hey Regina. Nice.
To make sure I can hear.
Let us know if you hear anything that we don't catch.
Yeah, let us know.
Stormbusters, the walls have ears.
It just said, I want you.
Oh gosh.
That was really scary. Okay. So let's test out the vocals. Say something so I can see if I can hear you.
Hello, 1, 2, 3. Stormbusters. Stormbusters on alert. Calling in all Stormbusters. Cheers. Cheers, y'all.
No, I can't hear you.
Okay, cool.
Let me just set a timer.
Are we on the witching hour right now?
Oh, let me see.
Just about.
Oh my god, like just about. Yeah. So you want to do like 20 minutes?
Maybe we should do like 15. Because we still have to talk about the first one.
Yeah, let's talk about the first one before we start.
Okay.
Let me just turn that off for a minute. So the first one, it felt very like, I felt like there was like a cross between like hypernatural and supernatural.
Wow.
We got some angels. We got that thing that you were asking, and it said that thing about the brotherhood to like crush what's bad or something like that.
Right.
And then there was that I've never had deja vu under the Estes method. So that was pretty interestingly strange.
I mean, I think at one point it was asking you to join, because I was asking him, you know, like, what does it want with you, or what does it want to tell you as far as like with your music, or, you know, or along those lines. And then it was basically saying that it wanted you to squash something bad, like in a portal. And then it was also saying like you should join the Brotherhood in order to like ward off the bad. It was like something like that. So that was creepy. And it was like, I don't know. It also said John. So I don't know if it was asking John or you, but I was asking specifically for you, so I don't know. But did that feel
so
weird?
So weird. Excuse me.
Right?
Yeah, right.
But what did you feel during that time?
Well, it's interesting because it's almost like every spirit that talks into the spirit box I kind of feel like they're fear. Like it's like they all have some kind of fear, like as if the fear that they're having is they're anxious about whatever the equipment is, and whatever's like, it's like they've never experienced being able to communicate on the other side with us or something. It's like,
oh wow.
But and that's only through what feels like hyper natural energy like us.
Yeah.
Like I feel like we got angels there talking to us, but I also felt like, because like, remember at the end it was like, you want money, you want love, here's a token of it.
Right.
But there was also instances when like we had asked about the little girl buried under the house, and she said mama.
Right.
And there was one point in time when they were talking about taken on train, which
a lot,
which I kept feeling like maybe it was somebody who was taken from this area during the Civil War, because they walked them from here in this neighborhood all the way down Marietta Highway 120 to Marietta Square, and put them on the train that's in Marietta Square and sent them to Indiana.
Wow. So, you know what? Regina makes a great point. She's saying that they are happy to finally get heard.
Yeah.
So maybe it's like that, right? Like you're feeling like their anxiety of like, they're all trying to like come forward and talk about this.
Because sometimes there's a lot of them. Now I've watched many other Estes methods in the past from XPLR. And you notice those guys, like, when they do their Estes method and they go to these haunted places, they're not getting hundreds of spirits. They're not getting multiple upon multiples that have different voices and different. It's usually just only the kind, or the ones that they have encountered, or that they're encountering, or that they've gone to look into, that show up.
So you know what? This is the thing, Storms. I asked it if you were a portal and if they used you as a portal, and I forgot what they said exactly, but that's sort of like the impression that I was getting, because you keep getting a lot of different like spirits coming through, and you can hear the different voices.
Yeah.
You know, and so that's why I asked them if you were a portal. I forgot what they said about that though. Let's see if I can see it.
I forget too.
But maybe that's something to look back on.
Might be something to ask again or look into. I can't see anything, I can't hear anything, and I don't ever know what she's going to ask.
Yeah.
But I did think it was pretty amazing that like angels came through, or something supernatural. I did ask it if I was Nephilim, or if any of us were Nephilims.
First of all, what does like angel energy feel like, if that's what you felt around you?
It feels like when you eat ice cream.
Oh my
It literally
gosh,
feels like It just feels so good. It just
Aw.
feels like, but at the same time, it feels like really, really misty and warm.
Yeah,
Remember, I got really, really misty and warm there at the end.
that's
Like,
true.
but it was also like ice cream. Like, you know, when you open up like a deep freezer, like it was refreshing, but it got really, really warm also and fuzzy. Like it was.
So it
It
was
was
kind of like
heavy, but
a.
not like heavy in a way where it was. It still kind of felt like I was floating. Like my feet weren't touching the earth.
So did it feel kind of like nourishing you as far as like moisturizing
Yeah, like because I was.
your atoms in
Yeah,
a way?
because the more hypernatural beings, it's as if they were kind of drying me out. Like I kept feeling like my throat chakra was getting closed because those spirits felt like their throat chakra had, like, it's like my throat chakra was able to open up their throat chakra, their spirit's throat chakra or something, so they could speak, because it was like getting really, really dry. And I know you had said you had experienced that overwhelming dry sense of, you know.
I mean, this is the thing. I also had to take a break too because I had to drink 2 bottles of water and I started eating again. I had dinner already, but I had to start eating again because I guess what it feels like, guys, it kind of feels like, okay, like when you're in like the basement and you're a little scared, but you kind of feel very alert around you because you're of stuff.
We froze. Are we still here? So she was just saying that it feels like what now?
Oh, basically, it's sort of like when when, I mean, if you're a scaredy cat, not all of us are, but like, imagine if you're in your basement and like the lights are off or something, you're just super aware of everything, and it's just a little bit like high alert.
Yeah.
And then it's just like being in that state for for a couple of minutes, sort of, makes you your nervous system, I guess, feel a little bit like exhausted, but it's also like a dryness in the throat that happens. I don't know why. But I guess it's kind of, and it's not even like I'm talking a lot or asking a lot of questions or you're even talking a lot, but it's just maybe it's like for them to access through these ways, or and then I'm connecting to you, so I'm kind of maybe feeling that, or I don't know what, but
it could be just feeling it. Like Molly and I will do the Estes method, and it makes you tired as well. It makes you really tired. So, sometimes I can only do it for 10 minutes.
Right.
And I'm a vocal athlete.
Right. Here we have Pamela. Hey, Pamela. She's basically confirming, yeah, you looked all shiny on your face at the time. I mean, you did. That's definitely true. And Regina says, they know that your intentions are pure and are non-threatening. Yep, that's true. Definitely. That's why we try to have manners, or at least I try to have manners with them, because it's,
I think even when I've talked about the man in black, he's come through too, even, which you can see him popping up behind me in my music video at the end of my Funny Valentine. And it was another ghost hunter that was like, hey, look, what's that spirit behind you that popped up in the recording?
No way.
I would have never, ever noticed it, ever, had he not been like, hey, look at that. I was like, oh my gosh, it's the man in black. And what the man in black is it's a historical figure in the hauntings here in my town. He used to be a butler up the street at one of the Greek revival homes called Mimosa Hall. It used to be called the Phoenix because it burned down. It was the original home that inspired Tara from the movie Gone with the Wind that Margaret Mitchell wrote about. She used to go there for their parties during the holiday seasons. And he's also, I've realized that he has become the guardian of the graveyard. He is the guardian. The man in black is the guardian of the graveyard. We literally live in the graveyard. When I was a kid and I used to say, man, that's so cool that the Addams family have a haunted house and they live in a graveyard. I want one. God, now here I am.
See, be careful what you ask for.
So be careful what you ask for, because I tell you what.
Yeah. Oh man, I remember you brought that up. The I guess it was like the Man in Black, I believe you said, but it was like something about the gatekeeper of the graveyard.
Yeah.
And that everybody just gave that title or that nickname to him, which is like so creepy that it's showing up in your video. You should make a short, and maybe that will come out.
The guardian of the graveyard. Yeah.
The spirit behind you.
How to train your ghosties. I call them. Once I realized what was going on about 5 years ago, I realized, oh wow, I'm literally living in a portal. I'm literally living in a bubble, and it can go very far, this bubble, depending on who has antennas for it. I mean, look at what's happened to Pam. There's many people who have had supernatural experiences that didn't before they came to this channel. Gosh.
Well, that's definitely...
I am living the life, though, and they're living it through me, too, vicariously. But maybe you're right. Maybe I should go at some point, screen record the end of my Funny Valentine and share it so you guys can see the Man in Black, or what?
A little sneak peek for everybody.
Of them. But I've always felt like more safe because, I made a pact with the guardian of the graveyard.
Oh, no, you did not, Storms.
I did.
Now you tell us.
I did.
Now you tell us this very useful information in this part of the horror story.
Well, I made a pact with him because,
oh my gosh,
I don't, I'm here. I'm taking care of this house.
Yeah.
Protect me from the weirdos who live here too, that are in other units, and keep us safe.
Well, I guess that is like,
and I'll take care of everything else around here too that I can as a physical being,
Things that Scorpios say. No, but it's actually pretty wise, because if it's like something that's around there, like it needs to kind of understand what your intentions are and what you would like it, what you would like of it to sort of assist you and keeping things a little bit more safe, since it is very high activity.
It is. I mean, you guys,
your area or your place.
I'm hoping that I'll be able to catch some of the screaming. Okay, I'm hoping that maybe the chanting in the woods will come back again, like it did a couple months ago. And I was like here doing a live, and my roommate came in and like literally wrote on a piece of paper, "The chanting in the woods is back," but it hadn't been back since at least 2008. No, I'm sorry, 2018. Gosh, why did I say 2008? What if something happened in 2008 with the chanting in the woods? The chanting in the woods. But like I literally will experience screaming the way I experience chanting in the woods. And it'll happen in the daytime. It'll happen at nighttime. It'll be like, what the hell is going on? There's other instances where like, okay, so it could be winter. We can't really, I shouldn't be saying this, but we don't have the heat on. Not that we don't want to have the heat on, but it's ridiculous how expensive it can be. Hopefully I'll be able to afford it this winter, or it's just going to be like a space heater or the fireplace or candles. But what will happen is like we'll do things here at home, like use candles and certain things in ceramic pottery to kind of cultivate it, make it a little bit like warm, cultivate warmth within the house throughout the day while the sun is up. And it could be nice and warm and cozy in here. And then it'll just, this whole ice pick vibe just moves through the whole house. And even when we did have the gas on temporary, at the end of winter before spring last year or earlier this year, while my dad was recovering from chemo or going through chemo and recovering from the surgery, it would happen. Even in times when like even when we did, I mean, it could be so nice and warm in here from even just a fire and not having any heat. And that ice pick will just come in and take over. But it'll happen in the summer too.
I mean,
So,
do you think it could possibly be a draft, like like the how like old houses have drafts, so it feels different?
no,
than
because
that.
it happens in the summer too. So
Oh,
like
okay.
we'll have the air conditioner on, okay, and we don't really keep it that low, you guys. I mean, it doesn't really get that hot here where we live, in my opinion. Coming from being a West Coast girl from Clearwater Beach, it's nothing compared to that. It can be quite comfortable. In fact, you could probably get through end of August to maybe the beginning of March, end of March without an air conditioner. Maybe April if you're lucky.
Wow.
Really, I mean, especially if you live in the right kind of location and but at the end of the day, we'll have the air conditioner on. It'll be comfortable in here, and then suddenly it'll be like, why is it so cold in here? Like, why is it so cold? We just have the air conditioner on like 78. It should not be this cold. So it's happening even in the summertime.
That's like a true scary horror haunted, like one of those TV shows that you watch that have, a horror haunted events that happen to people, and they're there just like talking about things. This is what this sounds like, exactly like that. Kind of creepy.
Yeah, that's a little bit creepy, Pam. That's a lot creepy, actually. I wouldn't be too scared though, because it's not something that I feel would hurt you, but it might be something that it could be using everyone's energy just to talk through that spirit box. I don't know at the end of the day.
Yeah.
I don't know that anybody else is doing this on YouTube where we get on and talk to spirits every day, and then do Estes method several times over the weekend just to kind of experience and experiment with what's going on. Yeah, because their breath will look like you are outside in the winter. I mean, and things will go missing. Like, I'll literally put something down and the leprechauns just run off of it. Or something will drop on the floor and it's like it disappeared into another dimension, and I'll find it in a different part of the house.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and I'm not like a stoner or anyone who like drinks a lot, or I don't, I'm really aware, maybe even overly aware. I know where I put my things. Yeah, sometimes, we'll generally forget things like, hey, where did I put the channel changer? But
the word of the day.
The word of the day, poltergeist. That should be the word of the day.
That's the word of the day. Ah!
Everybody scream. But yeah, let's do this Estes method. Let's see where it goes. Should we do 10 minutes, 15, 20? What are we in the witching hour now? Oh yeah, it's 3:12. It's 3:13.
I think we should do 15.
Okay.
Because my phone, I need to charge it. It looks like it's kind of close to end with it. Well, when you say we can ask questions, I would never ask my mom to come because she probably would, and it would be bad for me. She was, okay.
Well, here's the thing is that
never will ask her to come. Well, thank you, Pamela, for that.
I heard that some of them will pass over and cross over and then won't feel like that angst or that from the past, but it could be different for all of them. Like I just don't know if I believe that. Like that, it might be something that they just tell you, like, to make you feel better when your loved one passes away. Oh, they don't feel the pain and the sorrow that you're feeling. Like, what are you talking about? But I can already feel the pain and sorrow. They have to feel pain and sorrow. There's so many that come in through the spirit box that feel pain and sorrow, literally.
Oh,
I felt like tonight when we first started off, there was definitely something that was feeling pain and sorrow.
Well, can we ask them to let that go so they can be in a better state? maybe they need therapy too. You know, they don't know how to like unlock themselves from mental anguish.
Yeah, they don't know how. They don't have how to unlock their mental anguish because they're stuck. Maybe
we need to give them some stormy spiritual therapy. How to unlock their chains.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Yes, because they feel like there was more they had to do that they had to do. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I could definitely see that being something that they need to like kind of learn how to let go of too, right? If you feel like you have unfinished things that you could have done.
Mm-hmm.
She was telling me that she would come haunt me. Oh my god. I feel like all our moms said that.
That's funny. My sister's like, she's like, yeah, I'm always telling my husband that he better not cremate me or I'll come back and haunt him.
Aww. Well, Pam gave the best, back. She said that if, I told her that I would have an exorcism performed on her. She was kind of even. Oh my god. Well, your mom sounds cool though, Pamela. That's cool that you guys have that kind of relationship, though. It sounds very friendly and like there's like some comedy that gets drawn from that. Now I see why you're so such a badass, Pamela, and sweet and funny.
Kind of evil? That sounds like just my kind of person. Okay. Okay. I'm just being facetious. Being kind of evil is not bad. Doesn't mean you're a bad person. Froze. I said that and we froze. We froze. Oh my god, we froze.
No, we froze. Let me see.
Watch Pam's mom show up.
Oh my god, maybe there she is. I'm just kidding. Awesome.
Excuse me. She probably crossed over to the other side. Hold on. I mean, like, completely crossed over. She wouldn't be crazy enough to stay here, would she? 1 second, guys.
If there's any spirits in the room right now, can you touch the red light on the table? Oh gosh. The sun like singing.
Had to get some pineapple juice to soothe my yeah, and that's what's so weird is like sometimes I feel like I get a radio station still, even though I took the antenna out.
No, it sounded like if somebody was singing, like
Yeah,
not
that
like a radio
happens too.
station. You know what's really weird? Actually, when we were talking, I remember I heard a gunshot. I mean, it sounded like a shotgun actually
Really?
go off while we were talking yesterday. And I think you were saying that could be the resonance.
Yeah, the echoes from the past.
Mm.
Okay. Fat guy? What fat guy? It just literally just said that fat guy. Like what? My landlord?
Oh my gosh. We say curvy now, ghost. Curvy.
Yeah, we say curvy now. So that curvy guy? There was a hunting trip / outing. Interesting. Well, I'm ready when you are.
I'm ready to rock and roll. What about you, Stormbusters?
Yep, I'm ready. I'm ready to rock and roll.
Cool, cool.
Every day, every moment, every year, every hour, every minute.
I'm getting my water. My throat's already getting dry.
I know, mine too. That's why I got some pineapple juice. Okay, I'm putting the
Hey, Damien. We're
putting
about
the
to
earphones
go
on.
under. Have Stormy go under for us.
Okay, I'm ready.
Hi, spirits. We're back. Are you happy to see us?
Trying to help.
Hi, spirit. Are you the little girl? Is there a little girl spirit there? Is the little girl spirit there? She came out earlier.
Oh, wait. Before I start, wait.
Okay.
I didn't set a timer.
Uh-oh.
It's going to be kind of important.
Smart move. Double check.
Okay. All right. Can you just say something so that I can test the sound?
Something being said.
Okay, yeah, I gotta turn you down a little bit.
Okay, cool.
Okay, say something.
Something
Can you guys still hear her? Confirm if someone can, if someone's there.
Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me?
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
All right.
Pamela says yes.
Okay, I'm ready.
Awesome. Spirit, we're asking you to come forward, please, so that you can talk to us.
What do you want?
We can hear you. Hi, Spirit. We're here to talk to you again. If you're in the room, touch the red light or say something.
Hold on. Okay. Let me just try something different. Sorry. Hard time hearing. So let me turn that off and just do it the old-fashioned way. Okay, I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Okay. Hello, can you hear me? Put your hands up in the air. No, I'm just kidding. Hi, is this spirit coming through? What spirit are you? What's your name?
Okay, stop choking me, Spirit.
Spirit, please don't choke Stormy or don't make her throat dry. Please don't affect her in any way. God, please protect Stormy during the session and afterwards. Please also protect the people in the chat. So is the little girl spirit there in the room right now? Is the little girl there?
Inside an office.
She's inside the office. Maybe this isn't her. Yeah, Stormy is inside of her, like in her office space right now, spirit. We can hear you, we can't see you. If you want to be seen, you can touch the red light, or you can communicate to us, spirit.
What did they put on you?
What do you mean, spirit?
The back door.
Spirit, is there a portal in the back door?
Old tricks.
Old tricks in the back door? Are people doing things back there?
Thanks for letting go of my throat. I appreciate it.
Please don't touch Stormy. Don't touch her.
Burns, doesn't it?
So what's going on in the back? Can you tell us what's going on in the back?
Ask me.
We're asking you, Spirit, please let us know what message you have for us. Let us know. Is there something going on back there?
What do you mean? Is this
What's
a contract? I'm guessing it could be.
A contract for what, Spirit? What kind of contract? Are you talking about a lease? Yeah, no evil spirits allowed. Definitely. Damien, I'm with you with that. Only good spirits, please come forward.
Stop.
Only good spirits can come forward. The rest, please don't show up to the line. Spirit, what advice do you have for everyone watching right now? What advice do you have for them?
Cards. They will help.
Tarot cards? Tarot cards will help? Stormy is trying to
They
help
know.
people. Yeah, they do know that Stormy
The
can
tarot.
help them with tarot. I think she's saying tarot, guys.
We will. This place. We're right
What
here.
about this place? Okay. Spirit, do you guys follow Stormy, or are you guys from the house?
Just said by the apple tree, which I have one in my bird garden.
Oh, so they're by. So these ghosts hang out probably by the apple tree, or are buried
Emily,
there. Are you
it says
buried
Emily
by the
here.
apple tree? Sorry, what is Spirit, are you buried by the apple tree? Where are you buried, Spirit? Can you tell us where you're buried at? Or do you haunt Stormy?
Just said we need to pedicure.
Oh my gosh. Again with the ghost
The difference.
foot fetish. So I'll put in the notes the foot fetish spirit came through.
Smell it.
He was like, oh my gosh. What? The freaky foot fetish spirit came through. And suggested a foot pedicure. Okay.
Hear the music. war.
Are you from the military? Are you a soldier?
We know.
Who is we, Spirit? Who are you? Who are you?
The only gift.
What about the only gift, Spirit? Can you tell us more about that?
Get close to me.
Spirit, do you want Stormy to get close to you? Spirit, if you want that, touch the red light that's back there.
Need me.
Is this the little girl, Spirit, again? Are you the little girl? Are you alone? Or are you with somebody? The little girl, Spirit.
Behold.
Oh my gosh, it sounds like a little girl, guys. She's answering.
In the center.
Oh, okay. What does that mean, Spirit?
Hun.
I do say that sometimes when I'm talking to people. Maybe that's something that they say. Are you the little girl, Spirit?
Welcome to it.
I don't know why I feel like this is like a little girl spirit for some reason. Where's your mommy? How did you get hurt?
No. Wink.
Wink. Aww. This must be the Herbie
Can they
spirit.
hear you?
Yes, Spirit, we can hear you, Spirit. Talk to us, Spirit. Let us know what you want to say.
Tell them I'm wild.
Who are you, Spirit?
Do you like it here in the light?
Yes, Spirit. Is that where you're at? You're in the light?
I want this all for you today.
For who, Spirit? What do you want and for who? Spirit, are there fairies in the woods?
Love y'all.
We love you too, spirits. Love you all. That's so sweet, guys. That's a message for us. Thank you, spirits. Spirit, what is the chanting in the woods? Can you tell us about that? Is
Conveniently.
it real? Okay, cool. Is it real or is it an event that occurred in 2008?
It's been...
It's been what, Spirit? It's an event that happened? What is the chanting in the woods, Spirit? What is it?
This time.
So it's something that has been and it's something that is at this time?
It literally just said, it. This time it's Neville.
This time it's Neville. I don't understand what that means, but that's so strange. Is it like a parallel
Tell me.
vortex or a parallel reality? Is it something like that, Spirit?
I can.
You can tell us, Spirit. We're trying to understand. What is the chanting in the woods? What is that?
Do it.
Okay, so what do they want? At least, can you tell us that, Spirit? What does the chanting in the woods want? What do they want? What are they trying to accomplish? They're trying to accomplish time. What do they want is time?
I'm jealous.
Okay. They're jealous. Why are they there? Well, that was the next question. They said they're jealous. Okay, that's cool. What they answered before I asked. Are they gone now?
The houses are at war.
House is out of order. It's out of order. We'll let the landlord know. Is the chanting in the woods gone now, Spirits?
I just want to get this.
What do you want to get, Spirit? Is the chanting in the woods something good?
We got it.
Spirit, is the chanting in the woods something good? I just heard something outside.
Invisible.
Somebody's outside, guys. I just heard
the lights are flickering. Is this ending? Is this the ending?
That's so weird. What was that?
Are you scared of me?
Well, I just heard somebody outside my window, and it's asking if I'm scared of it. So that's creepy.
No, I'm not scared of you.
Outside.
What's the matter? Ninja?
I'm scared.
Okay, I think I hear the alarm. Man, that went by so quick.
Right?
Like, it didn't even feel like 15 minutes. It didn't even feel like 15 minutes.
So Storm's like, towards the end, something like what sounded like a trash can or something that was being wheeled around outside, like my window's open, but like no one should be able to pass through my window. It's like it's closed off yard.
Yeah.
But there was somebody wheeling something outside of it, and I never heard that before. It was really creepy, so I just went to the window and there was nobody there. And then the spirit asked, "Are you scared of me?"
That is so weird.
So, like, what do we do? Can I just say, like, okay, if there's any spirit that's around, please don't come and bother me.
I just said I'm not scared of you. That's what I said. I didn't feel scared of it. Yeah. So I don't think you should be scared of it either. It's just they wonder, I feel like, they probably wonder, like, are we scared of them? Yeah. We treat them like they're dead all the time, probably. Unknowingly, Wow, look how cool the Lady of Chalet looks in red.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm sorry, I just kind of like zoned out and realized, man, she's all aglow. I'm not doing tarot right now, Krithika. And that's more of a paid kind of question. My God. That was really weird. Did anything make any sense to anybody?
It did have a message for us. It's like when I asked it, when I asked it if it had any advice for everyone, it said something like cards, and it basically was like referring to tarot, and so that was interesting that it like knew that's how you help people.
Interesting.
You know. What else would say? It said something about the apple tree. For some reason, I was getting the impression that something was buried out there.
Well, yeah. I mean, there could be anything buried out there, man.
And then it also said "love you all," so it was being very like positive. With, like,
interesting. Yeah, it did say "love you all." You're right.
Everybody, it seemed. And oh yeah, so this was kind of strange. Basically, I asked about the chanting in the woods, and I asked if it was like a previous event or if it was like a new event, and then it said, let me see what it said. It said it's been, and then it said this time. So basically, I asked like if it was a sort of like I guess like a parallel situation.
Mm-hmm.
Because it was saying in the past and in the present.
Mm-hmm.
And then I asked like why are they there, and it said, or I asked what do they want, and it said time. And then so it kind of I think like I asked if it was like a portal or a vortex or something, but then they didn't really say anything about that. And then I asked if they are like why are they there, and it said jealous. It said jealous. So I'm thinking.
Look at what Regina said. She's like, for the gunshot, tall, lanky man with double barrel and a round hat. When we were talking about the gunshot thing that you had heard in one of the Estes method or Spiritbox or something like that at one time. What if that's what is happening when we hear those gunshot sounds from the Spiritbox?
Gosh, I mean, it wasn't even in the Spiritbox. It was when we were talking on the phone.
Yeah, I know.
And I was like, what? Like, I was like, is somebody? I asked him, like, what was that noise? Like, it sounded like somebody shot a shotgun.
Yeah, and you know how like we'll talk on the phone when we had the phone in the past, and it would knock. Like when I talk to you on Facebook here, it doesn't do that as much as when I had the phone.
Oh yeah, there you go. The FaceTime audio thing.
Yeah, so, but what I am picking up through the FaceTime audio is other kinds of EVPs.
Right. So, true. I mean, is FaceTime is that used through internet or is that?
Well, you know what's really creepy about FaceTime and creepy about Facebook Messenger at the end of the day? I've literally used it with no Wi-Fi or cellular data. I don't know how, but it's only. I've never tried it outside of the house, but I have noticed it here at the house. I just don't know.
Dang. That's really weird.
I know. Well, it's been a weird day.
Aww. Let's see what else did it say. It said the house is out of order.
Yeah, it is. I mean, I've been living out of a bag or a box for almost 2 years.
Yeah.
I've got the most ridiculous situation that I've ever been in living here. Or probably ever really been in. And it's really uncomfortable to live in your home and feel so unsafe.
Yeah.
But, that's why I always make that joke about, I got a magazine for you to read when it comes to the situation in itself.
Gosh. I mean, this is the insight
A+.
of what it is. This is the insight of people having the privilege of meeting somebody who actually lives in a haunted house, who shares that experience and talks about it. It's not comfortable, and
no,
I think when we watch it on TV, we don't really unless you experience it.
Everybody gets to leave.
Yeah, exactly. True.
Everyone gets to leave, or they're so tired by the time they fall asleep in the haunted house, it doesn't matter to them.
Wow.
You know, but imagine, and you know, I don't know if any of the guys from XPLR, or any of the other haunted people who do this kind of stuff will watch this, but why don't you just stay there for a month? How about a year? How about almost 10 years? And let's see where you are. How you are. What's happening. Where you're going. What you're experiencing. Because at the end of the day, you're right. They get to leave. I don't. The only time I get to leave is I get to go to the supermarket. I get to go to the supermarket, or I get to go, you know, do somewhat of some kind. I got some of my hiking a little bit back.
Yeah.
You know, I get to go out in nature. Awesome. You know.
So it's basically, it doesn't feel like it's like it's a house, but it doesn't feel like your safe home.
Mm-mm.
Because at home you're supposed to be able to relax and like be calm and have your zen and you know have safety. And this doesn't feel like that. You're right. Like, you know, people don't, I guess, get to see. You know, they don't get to see that, and it's like, I mean, they don't get to fully understand, I guess, like what that feels like.
I mean, I know there's a lot of spirits that have followed other ghost hunters around that we've seen on YouTube and in other places, but you know, at the same time, they get to leave the location, you know, and go back to their brand new, shiny places that they live in that are not haunted like this. And if they are haunted, it's probably just some, you know, Britney Spears fan from 2008. I said that I said that about the Britney Spears fan from 2008 and how spooky that is. And it froze.
Oh man.
So is Bruce in the room? If Bruce is in the room, say something in the spirit box, because you must be a Britney Spears fan.
Touch the red light if you're there, Bruce.
Bruce, did they hurt you like they hurt me? Mind games. Did the owners of the home or the property manager mess with your head like they do with me?
Storms, I think it also said something about the back door. Was there something going on back there?
Yeah. Jake is out there digging around in the dirt trying to find gold.
Oh my gosh.
And that's literally like, you're not like supposed to be like if you find an artifact like that, you're not really supposed to be digging around for Civil War artifacts or anything like that in this area. I mean, if you find it, you find it, but it actually literally digging around for it, I'm not, you know, and it's just so uncomfortable. It's like, what, you know, you've been out there for 6 hours rummaging through things and playing with yourself in the dark with your flashlight or your fleshlight or whatever. Like, it's just so weird. Like, I'm gonna go outside and chill on my porch, but there's some like person around the corner leaning against the wall with a flashlight being weird. Like, can't I just sit on my fucking porch, part of my French YouTube, and like have like some peace?
And you're like also haunted by the weirdos. What kind of thing is this? Digging around in the backyard like that, and you know the spirits picked that up.
Well, yeah.
Something going on back there.
You know, and then it's like creepy dog off the leash number 2.
They're creeping out the spirits. The spirits like, what the hell is this?
Well, I need the spirits to be creeping them out because I need some peace in my whatever this fucking is, part of my French YouTube.
Sounds like the people are creeping them out. Like, what is this? So is there somebody buried at the apple tree that you guys have?
I don't know. There could be. I mean, the apple tree I have is not in the ground. It's in a pot, waiting to move to our new home, wherever it is, to get planted.
Interesting. It's an apple tree. That's cute.
I know. It's such a cute little apple tree. I got an apple tree. I got a black walnut tree. I got a pecan tree. I think that's a pecan tree out there. I got some grape leaves growing. I've got some black callia lilies. I got an angel plant. I got some pothos. I got some spider plants.
Spider plants. That's cute.
And then I got some really cute spiders too out there.
Nice.
They are nice spiders. They're the kind of spooky spiders that you want to have around this time of year because they don't, they don't want to hurt you. They just want to eat the bugs.
Yeah.
They're just fine. Please eat all the mosquitoes, But yeah, tonight's been interesting with our Estes method. It even said the guy who's outside creeping around the house. It even said his name, Jake.
Wait. But you know what? One of the so just to recap, like the weirdest things was, I guess, like the spirits asking you to join that brotherhood. So I don't know what that was about. Either you or John. I don't know. It's like a person named John. And then also, guys, like during
join the Brotherhood of John. Like
yes.
what? Let me see if Daughters of the Eastern Star has anything to do with that. Because my grandpa came through, and maybe the spirit that came through was my great grandmother.
That'd be really cool.
So my great grandmother and my grandmother they were part of something called the Daughters of the Eastern Star.
Oh, nice.
And the only brotherhood that I would know of is like Masons. But
okay.
I think that at the end of the day, maybe it could be talking about the Daughters of the Eastern Star. But why would it say brotherhood though, when that's more like a sisterhood? But
yeah, maybe it's like a co-ed type of like idea of the organization, perhaps. Or maybe it really is like a brotherhood or like a group of people or organization of people that I guess are protecting or protectors or healers or something like that.
So yeah, I mean, when I think of brotherhood, I think of like a Masonic brotherhood kind of thing.
Yeah. And the thing is, like, I asked about like what do they want, and as far as like what, like if they connect with you with your artistry, your music, and like if they want you to heal people, and then it was asking you to join like an organization or a group of people that are like healers or something, or so I think it has something to do with your music, or your artistry or your healing work. And it was basically saying to join an organization or something like a brotherhood to like help people. I mean, that's what I'm kind of getting from that, my impression of it at least.
Mm-hmm.
So that's pretty cool that your mother and your grandma were daughters of the Eastern Star organization. Is that so? What is that like? Is that something that helps people?
It's basically. I mean, Wikipedia says it's members of the Order of the Eastern Star, aged 18 and older. Men must be Master Masons, and women must have specific relationships with Masons. Here it says originally a woman would have to be the daughter, widow, wife, sister, or mother of a Master Mason, which they were. And the order now allows other relatives, as well as allowing Job's daughters, Rainbow Girls, members of the Organization of Triangles like this. I've never even heard of those, but I have. With the Daughter of the Eastern Star, like that, they were called the daughters because they were like daughter, widow, wife, sister, mother of a Master Mason.
Wow. It's kind of weird. I feel like my grandfather passed away from my mom's side.
Mm-hmm.
I think they were saying that he was like either like a part of the Masons or some kind of organization like that.
Probably was. I mean, you're from Virginia.
No, but this was in Bolivia, but he was in the military.
Really?
Yeah, so this was either okay. So I kind of feel goofy saying this, but I think it was either Illuminati type of thing or it was Masons. So I don't remember what, but I was just kind of like, okay, sure, but this was like his sons, my uncles saying this about it, that he has membership to it and that he had stuff like that associated with it. So So that's kind of cool that we have a connection like that. I mean, maybe it could be a connection like that. It's kind of weird that it picks up that way too, right?
Very true.
But so the weirdest thing for me tonight, Storms, was kind of like when, okay guys, so like during the break, Storm was listening to the last spirit session, and the thing is when she, like, her and I were on the phone together as she was listening to it, and when she was basically I was like guys, no, I said, Storms, this kind of sounds like I don't know, I'm having like a deja vu moment. Like, the thing is, it's like after I said that, Storm said that in the recording, and I don't remember when she had said she was having a deja vu moment. So it was kind of weird because it was like if she was answering me, like responding back to me through the recording, and I just felt that was like really freaking creepy. I was like, this is very creepy. So I put a note here, and I was like, it kind of feels like we intercross dimensions in a way, because it was like it was kind of like I said something and Stormy responded back in the audio. So
yeah, it was really weird. Yeah, that was so creepy. You know, I think I have a pin somewhere like this. Oh, it reminds me of a tarot card. Look, guys, I just want to say, it's probably just us talking by ourselves to no one right now. So I'm going to go ahead and end this live, and I'll go over some of this stuff tomorrow, see what I can pick apart that might make some sense of it. Maybe I'll make some clips, but there are some other Estes methods we've done, and even spirit boxes that I feel tie into this. It'd be interesting to go through all of them together. Maybe Molly and Addison can help and try to piece together the stories to put them all together in sync. Because, like, we talked to so many of them, like, there's the little girl under the house. There's the guy who has a crush on Molly, who we feel is associated with the little girl in their house. He literally said hi to Molly tonight. There's these angels that keep coming up, hang out. There's the creepy guy who's like, "Wait now." He came up tonight, but only a lot earlier in the sessions when we were hanging out. But he didn't stay for too long.
We also can't forget the spirit who likes the freaky spirit with the foot fetish. He came through, by the way, and he was suggesting that you get a pedicure.
You're like, right.
What in the world? So he came through, the freaky deaky. Good night, Pamela.
Good night, Pamela. Sweet dreams, honey. Love you. Don't be afraid. They're only inorganic beings. They're hypernatural. They can't, they have to listen to you because A, it's your reality, and B, they have no power over you. And don't be scared because
there's spirits.
There's nothing to be scared of. Good night, sweethearts. Thank you guys so much for your likes, your loves, your shares, your subscriptions, your donations, and your time. You guys always make the slumber parties and every party here at this channel even more amazing than I could imagine. So good night. Sweet dreams. Kalanikta.